Hey everyone, welcome to today's breakdown, 7th of November 2023. It was a pretty slow old session. And I was had on my back of my mind just concerned about like the entry with the prop account with not getting the best entry and also paying the spread. So didn't really get a lot at the start. I got a break even after the stream to my members. I gave a few ideas. I took one of them myself. I missed the other one because I was looking after taking care of some family stuff. And but I'll go through them, why they were good ideas and how they worked out. So I did two trades, one break even, London Open. Was in profit. I really thought we'd just be able to keep them pushing down, but it wasn't to be. Then the second one, 30 pips, New York Stock Exchange Open. So let's go to the charts, have a little peek. I've got to replay the data, don't I? So if I just do that right now. Now, the main issue I had with, got to go back one more. I was looking, my bias was sells, but I was in a tough situation with this one. So what I had, the question mark that I said at the start was how we interpret this area. So, because initially I had been looking at this zone, I'll just draw it on here. Like I had drawn this as an order block that I was quite interested, or sorry, a little bit different. This as an area that I was interested in. Let me just make this red so we can, oh no, sorry, it was up here. My bad. There we go. Okay. So this was the zone. I'll just make this as like a thicker color so we can really see it, the difference. Okay. So keep your eye on this purple area because I had this as an order block where price had pushed up, come down, created support, came up, wicked rejection, came down, closed below it, and then we fell away. So I was really unsure about using this as the top of that structure, that order block, because then if I go and have a look at this whole zone on the higher time frame, so when I go to like say like the 4 hour, now that area in question, or my bad, on the 3 hour, that area in question now is over here. There we go. Maybe it was on the 4 hour as well. No, it was only the 3 hour. So on the 3 hour, that same zone, you can see like on the 30-minute, I was looking at this area. On the 4 hour, you've got this area. So the thing is, I was really unsure about like here. Is this my support? And if this is my structure and this purple area, once I've closed inside, it's pretty much mandatory to go down and test the bottom. I see it so many times. But if this one over here was my structure, then price hadn't closed inside it and price could have just been rejecting off the top of it. So I was really cautious about taking sells because price was hovering around this area. And I just thought that because I had the question mark about this area or this line, I thought price it's either going to be a real quick one, and I'm happy to miss that, or it's going to actually reject off of there. So because of where price was at the time, right over, if I go to the 30-minute, or I'll go to the 5-minute, where price was here, if I just, let me just extend this across. Okay, we'll extend this over here. So where price was, this is why I had like real concerns about taking those breakout sells. The 30-minute candle, let me show the 30-minute candle looked on all money. You'd be thinking that this is going to be a price to continue going down. But you can see where price was. Now, if I'd seen this as structure and price closing inside, we go down to the bottom. Easy peasy. But if this here, based on the 4 hour, and normally you would think that the 4 hour is going to be of higher quality than like the 30-minute, then this is a real danger area for me to be selling into. So what I really want to do, I didn't want to be entering a trade here, because then I think we can only push down like, I've only got like maybe 6 pips of clearance before I'm going to potentially run into a problem. So that 6 pips is just not enough risk reward. So, but if we can push up and then I can get an entry from like, say, somewhere up here, then I've actually just prices pushed away. It's given me more room to take that trade. So I was looking for the sells, but I was looking for it for a pullback first. Okay, so there's the premise. That was the idea today, and why I was like a little bit hesitant to take those sells off the bat. Looking at price action, we had where price I could thought that we could have come back to. If I show you the 3 minute, we had this imbalance. Okay, so I thought price could come back up to there. We had these imbalances. I thought price could come back up to there, and then but the beauty one was on the 15 minutes. Okay, if you look at the 15 minute, this was the zone right here. Okay, look at this. So this is where I thought, well, you know, if we can just wick up, I'd like to take a sell from up here. That would be where the money is. Okay, now let's just go candle by candle. So first 5 minutes, you can see we wicked straight down, and then we rejected. So, you know, at that time I was thinking, oh, I've missed it. I'm going to miss it. It's going to be a straight push. But then it rejected. I was like, oh, you know, looking promising here. Next 5 minutes, pushed all the way up into this zone. And I was just waiting for a resistance candle and then to drop. But during that time, you know, I just fluffed around and just sort of just hesitated on it. Where I should have got in, this one here was closing quite bearish until the last second. And then the next one, the next 3 minutes, this one here started pushing up. Thought, okay, it's just got to wait still, wait for the 3 minutes. Okay, then price started pushing up. And it was a little bit like, this is ideal to be looking for, like on the 15 minutes. Oh, wait, where is that rejection? Anyway, I had it up here. What was that based on? That was on something, some line, some reason I had that line there. Can't quite recall right now. And then we had the 5 minute candle that closed bearish. So this is where I was thinking, I missed it taking the sell, but this is where if price could have come down, maybe broke the low and then come back up and retested, then I'd be in for all money. Should have taken the wick up and then breaking the low. That's what I really should have done. But I hesitated. I hesitated when it was breaking the low, and then as price had pushed down too far, it was just too, like, it was just gone by that stage. Then I made another little boo boo when price came all the way back up, and I just, after, like, what I really wanted to take the sell is that as price pushed down, I didn't want it to push down this far. I wanted it to like come down this far and then come up, retest, and then take it down. But because it moved from pretty quickly from up here to down here, which was around 24 pips, that kind of was the move I was looking for to get the risk out. And then as it came back up in a hurry, it's just gave me too many concerns at that point. The 3 minute made a lot of sense, because why would it come back up all the way to this area? It was to come and collect that imbalance candle. So the idea was there. Then I hesitated again myself. I should have taken it as it wicked up and started breaking this low. I should have jumped into it again. So, but I was just really concerned about the slippage, poor entry, paying the spread. Yeah, just wasn't great. Anyway, so then it pushed down, and that would have been a lovely little move. Yeah. Price did a little double bottom. Did get into a move later on as it was pushing back up. Okay. And then we started showing resistance again, right? We had now, if we look at the 5 minute, what we're starting to get is multiple liquidity candles. So this one here was a rejection candle, and we came up and we retested that wick area. So this is an absolute lovely setup right here. Absolute lovely setup. When you see this, normally a support breaks. So that was the idea. Okay. Price came down, hesitated again. And then as price was wicking up, coming down, I did think, oh, I'm going to give this one a go now, because if we're coming to test this area for the third time, we're more or less likely to break it, especially after we've had 3 rejections from there. Okay, so entered, thinking that price now with the volume was going to keep on pushing down. Got about 10 pips, 15 pips in profit. And then I just didn't want to give anything back. So pretty much just immediately broke even this trade, expecting us to go down to where I had this little 10, 20 minute imbalance. And then price just came up, stopped me out for break even for this one. And then it just ranged and ranged and ranged and ranged. Okay. Then, so that was the first idea. Next one. So then afterwards, what I was expecting was when we go to the 1 hour, and this candle here had closed as a liquidity candle. So I popped into the group, into the chat, into my group, over under post stream ideas. So these are the 4 ideas afterwards. So if price could push back down into this little zone, if you're trusting this as a liquidity candle, you can look for it to reject somewhere inside of this wick and then start to push up and like target towards this Asian high again. That was the first idea. This one here never triggered, never got down this low. This one here, as price can, in New York session, start breaking above this area, look to take a breakout up to New York high. So they were the ideas. This is the before and after. So I didn't execute on this one. This is the time after I took a sell, and that was the break even. I had to get off the computer, go look after the baby. Then it was just didn't get a chance to take this buy. But one I did get, you can see like what happened afterwards. A nice little move. Afterwards, we had this one. This was the one I was able to take in New York Stock Exchange Open. As price pushed up, you can see what happened. Price closed above this area. Next candle, just straight move up with New York's Stock Exchange volume. So that was the 30 pip move, right? That was the 30 pip move up. That one was an easy one. A lot of these trades, just all I did was set an alert up here. And then as price came up, finally got something closing above this area. This one here, next one, just a straight quick move up. So a lot of the trades later on that I've been getting because I've been so busy. As soon as I turn the computer off, is the ones that I just set the alert, wait for New York session volume, and just take it. So I'll run some stats with you guys later on. But basically, average volume for German 40 is around 123 pips in this little London section. And then for New York session, it's around 122 pips as well. So you can get good moves in both, right? You can get equal volume on average for, I don't know how many years we pulled that data from. But I'm more happy that I'm happy to, as I've been busy, schedules changing, not to force anything here. You know, this week, last week I forced a couple trades, just trying to get it all done and dusted in the London Open, and you know, on most of the decent trades came in later on. So anyway, they were the breakdowns. Another good learning lesson for. I haven't been able to review as often as I'd like. Just the evenings are a bit chaotic, but tomorrow's another day. I'll see you for the London session. Don't forget, like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.